Oh, well, thank you, folks. You know, we've done over 50 shows and wanted to take a look at how our country's doing. You know what I mean? Right now. Almost implying really that somehow the country's fate rests with us. I don't know. But anyway. So I asked my panel, what's the biggest problem facing the country today? Lewis.
Healthcare. I can't afford health insurance. What do I do if I get hurt? I'll have to marry a Canadian to get medical care.
Judy.
I'm not going to tell you what the biggest problem is facing the country today, but it rhymes with porge, W, whoosh.
All right. Jake.
The insurance companies keep taking all the money that I am trying to pay for health care, thousands of dollars in premiums, plus a big deductible, and then you still have to sue them to get you to pay for your ass cream.
True. Andy.
Andy, our biggest problem is George W. Bush. I think he's the worst president we have ever had, and I happen to be an expert on poke. He's worse than Garfield. And I mean Garfield the cat if he was elected president.
All right. Well, be that as it may, Bush has the highest approval rating since World War II. So is he ready to deal with our problems, Jake?
Well,
domestic problems.
I was in Washington yesterday. George W. Bush has got a T-ball league that he sponsors, and he's got a guy from ESPN out there to do commentary about the T-ball league. Instead of working, why isn't this guy in a room watching a big screen while his advisors are going, what about that? How about that? Look at that.
But you can say about any leader since time began, really. Time immemorium, I like to say. You can't just say, well, the guy should be doing his job. I mean, look, I'm saying Bush is as bad as anybody, but it's like, he doesn't seem worse.
That's a great endorsement. Bush is as bad as anybody.
Actually, that's the slogan for campaign slogan for next year.
He's a photo op president. He's landing on carriers. He's standing on mounds. He's shaking hands. He's doing the right photos. But other than that.
But I'm saying that what is the answer? When Clinton was president, healthcare was basically the same. It's gone actually up a point.
Well, people had a little more money when Clinton was president.
But don't you think that people always talk about Bush? Oh, since Bush came in, does the World Trade Center have no bearing on that?
No, I think it has a lot of bearing on the economy. But the fact of the matter is, he doesn't take care of domestic problems. There's people without health insurance. Education is crap in this country. And all he cares about is his little oil over in his little Saddam Hussein area. There's at least 74 other countries that are run by dictators who treat their people like crap. But he's not going over there because he has no oil.
Well, why would you not go after the one that can benefit you and benefit society?
Because our society is not being...
Because we're not the Roman Empire.
You're agreeing with him?
Well, I'm just saying, there's a lot of countries out there. It makes for good TV.
There's a lot of countries.
I love to watch.
If you're going to go after one, when you go after one where you get something out of it?
Yeah, but Colin, when you see, sir, I'm being serious now as opposed to my act for the last 20 years, which has been even more serious.
I've had 3 children. An old Jew before all right.
I'm an old Jew. When you see him talk, when you see him talk, I honestly believe that he has no idea what he's talking about. More than any president we've ever had, he is completely clueless. He has 4 or 5 phrases that he memorizes, and I see actual marionette strings.
Well, that's when he makes a mistake. The problem is that the phone rings and Dick Cheney turns away from the controls for a second.
Clinton was smart. Clinton was smart. We need a smart president.
That's right.
Clinton was smart, but I still don't see. Nobody's giving me factually. It's like this John Ashcroft thing. Nobody can tell me factually what has happened in this country that's so outrageous.
People were held after 9/11. 762 people were held. Why would I know that fact if I hadn't memorized it?
Do you think they shouldn't have been held after 9/11?
No, but the thing is, we don't know why. What? We don't know why they were held.
We don't have to know everything that goes on. Is everybody know every damn thing you do in your life? It's a business.
Well, you don't mind that they were held because they don't look like you, but if it was you or your family or something like that. Oh, you're right.
I'm a racist. That's what it is.
You are a racist. That's why.
It is. It's true.
No, just
that's exactly what it is. What's that? Well, it's nonsense for that to say to me.
Well, it's innocent people.
They're not innocent people.
I'll say it.
No. They didn't just randomly round up all the Arabs in the country.
They rounded up a lot of innocent
They
people.
did not. 700 people out of probably 7 million. And of course, if any innocent Arabs, it's a tragedy. But it's not like they were just grabbing people off the streets.
A lot of the people, they were just grabbing off the streets.
Do you like that John Ashcroft is busting Tommy Chong for selling bongs on the internet? Is that what we should be doing post 9/11?
Yeah.
Is that what the Attorney General needs to be doing?
I agree with Andrew.
He's a Christian fundamentalist.
Tommy Chong?
You have to say it like
Tommy Chong! Yeah. I think I confused.
I don't like the way you say Christian, too.
Christian! He's a Christian! I don't even care. I don't care about the fundamentalist part.
I know.
This is the thing that eats at my craw.
Don't you think that people are voting, not they're voting for Bush, because nobody could possibly like him or his cabinet particularly, but that they're voting against a system that's just as phony in its own way, which is
I think that the Republicans have I think if they each were only allowed to spend the same amount of money, then we maybe would get to some facts. But people don't read in this country.
No, everybody says that, but that's not the problem.
They
people
have way more money.
In what country do they read all day? They're sitting there watching they're sitting there watching the same stupid movies. We send them like 5-year-old Stallone movies. They're like, they go watch that. It's not like there's this intellectual world in this country. I hate when
I'll tell you what the problem is.
I'll tell you what the problem is.
About why people vote.
That's the problem.
I'll tell you. According to Nielsen ratings, 5.9 million people a night watch Leno. 4.1 million people watch Letterman. I conclude from that data that 6 out of every 10 people are idiots. Right? And so as long as 6 out of every 10 people are idiots, then there's a chance that Bush can win again.
Let me get this straight.
And don't watch Leno is my main...
You just took a stab at the most popular talk show host. That's what you just did.
Yeah. Isn't that good?
Smart career move.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we have to go to commercial. Stay tuned after this. Next on the Tonight Show, Ralph Nader's a guest on Jay Leno. So we're back after this commercial.